Hi, mathletes. Are you ready to stretch your brain? Well, today's question comes from problem solving experiences in mathematics. And this question is an oldie but a goodie. Here we go. 3 rabbits and 3 foxes need to cross a river. The only way across is a small raft that holds no more than 2 animals at a time. There is one important rule. At no point on either bank can the fox outnumber the rabbits, or the foxes will eat the rabbits. The raft cannot cross on its own, so an animal must always ride it back. The question is, how many one-way trips does it take to get all 6 animals safely across? I like this one. Okay, you might want to pause the video here, give it a go, and then when you're ready, we can work through it together. Welcome back. How did it go? Was it difficult? If so, that's okay because that means you're exercising your brain. What strategy did you use? Well, here's what I did first. I thought I'm going to unpack this problem. So I asked myself 3 questions. First, I said, how many rabbits and how many foxes are there? And I noticed in the beginning it said that there's 3 of each. Then I wanted to know how many animals can fit in a boat. And it said in the second sentence there's 2 animals. And then lastly, when are the rabbits safe? And it looks like the rabbits are safe when there's the same number of rabbits and foxes, or if there are more rabbits than foxes. So knowing that, I thought the strategy I'm going to use, I'm going to draw a picture and use some logical reasoning. And actually my picture looks a little bit like a table. So here's what I have. I have my trip number. I have the left side of the river. And then I have the movement which happens on the river in the boat, and then the right side. And instead of writing fox and rabbit, I decided to use variables just to save space. So I have R equals the rabbit and F equals the fox. So when we start out, we have our 3 rabbits, the 3 R's, and the 3 foxes. They're all on the left side. Again, we're trying to get them safely to the right side. So let's start with our first trip. I decided to move 2 foxes. So now when I move 2 foxes, the left side has 3 rabbits and 1 fox, and the right side has 2 foxes. So again, here we have more rabbits than foxes, which is great, and here we just have foxes. Now I need to send the boat back, so I'm going to send 1 fox back. When I send the 1 fox back, the right side now has 1 fox, and the left side has 3 rabbits and 2 foxes. Again, more rabbits than foxes, which is fine. For the third, I'm going to send 2 foxes over to the right side. So now I have 3 rabbits on the left side and 3 foxes on the right side. Now I'm going to send the boat back. I'm going to send 1 fox. So now I have 2 foxes on the right side, 3 rabbits and 1 fox on the left side. For my 5th trip, I'm going to send 2 rabbits across. This is the first time I'm sending rabbits. So the left side has 1 of each, and that's okay, 1 rabbit and 1 fox. And the same thing at the right side. We have the same number of rabbits as foxes. So now I'm going to send a rabbit and a fox to the left side. So now we have a rabbit and fox on the right side, and the left side, 2 rabbits and 2 foxes. It's the opposite as what it was before. Now for my 7th trip, I'm going to send 2 rabbits. So I have on the left side, 2 foxes. On the right side, 3 rabbits and 1 fox. Now I'm going to send a fox back. So the right side has 3 rabbits and the left side has 3 foxes. For the 9th, I'm going to send 2 foxes over to the right side. So now the left side has 1 fox and the right side has 3 rabbits and 2 foxes. I'm going to send 1 fox back. So the right side has 3 rabbits and 1 fox, and the left side has 2 foxes. And lastly, I'm going to send those 2 foxes to the right side. So nothing's left on the left side and they are all safely on the right side. So it looks like it will take 11 trips for all of them to cross safely. Notice that the visual reveals 3 phases. First, I moved all the foxes across safely. Those were trips 1 through 4. I wanted to get them out of the way without risking the rabbits. Then I shuttled the rabbits across carefully. That was trips 5 through 7. I always was keeping a balance. And then lastly, I brought over the remaining foxes. That was trips 8 through 11. Easy once the rabbits were all safe. All right, if you enjoyed that one, why don't you try the extension? Here we go. What if we still have 3 rabbits and 3 foxes, but they can cross in a boat now that holds up to 3 animals? All the other rules apply. Huh. I wonder if this is going to take more trips or less trips. Well, again, pause the video, give it a go, and then when you're ready, resume. Welcome back. Did you draw another table or a picture? I decided to do that. So here we go. Again, we're going to let R be rabbit and F be fox. And at the start, just like before, we have our 3 rabbits and our 3 foxes. Now for the first trip, I decided to move all the foxes over. Remember, we can have 3 in the boat now. So now we have an equal number of rabbits and foxes. Then I'm going to send back 1 fox. So now on the right side, I have 2 foxes. And on the left side, I have my 3 rabbits and 1 fox. Now I'm going to send all the rabbits over. So now I have 1 fox on the left side, and I have 3 rabbits and 2 foxes on the right side. Now I'm going to send 1 fox back. So I have my 3 rabbits and 1 fox on the right side, and the left side just my 2 foxes. And now on the 5th trip, I can send those 2 foxes back. Nothing's on the left side, and they're all safely on the right side. Wow, it only took 5 trips. That's amazing. So a lot quicker than the 11 trips when there was only 2 in a boat. So notice that the bigger boat lets you do a few things. First of all, we could move all the foxes at once. That was a huge advantage. Then we could move all the rabbits at once. And you only need a couple of return trips. You also avoid the constant back and forth balancing from the 2-person raft. So increasing the capacity doesn't just make it faster, it changes the strategy completely. With 2 seats, I had to carefully balance every move, but with 3 seats, I could separate the groups really cleanly. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. That way you'll never miss a new question of the week, and we have a new one every week. Leave a question or a comment below, like how hard was it, or did you use an interesting strategy? And if you know someone who'd love this challenge, please send it their way. As always, thank you for watching.